गुरवे गौरचंद्र श्री राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने गौरवाणी प्रचाराय दृढ़ संकल्प मूर्ति कृष्ण शक्ति स्वरूपाय श्री भक्ति प्रदायिने नमो। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नामिने जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ गोस्वामी पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावन वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I am offering my innumerable obeisance and lotus feet of my spiritual master Srila Bhakti Puri Maharaj. Also, I am offering my innumerable obeisance and lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. I am offering my innumerable obeisance and lotus feet of all Sikhya Gurus and Acharyas, Guru Vargas and assembled devotees, listeners. What? Just only 2 days more we will be here. Saya tangguh transaksi. In Bhagavad Gita, there is one verse. Trividha narake svedang dwara nasanatmanaha kamo krodho lobho tasmat etatrayam tyajat. Kamo krodho lobho. Kamo krodho and lobho. Lusty, anger and greed. These 3 are the gateway of hell. But the point, according to Narottam Das Thakur, if you want any living entities, everyone has these 6 enemies existing in his body, not possible to stop or move. So according to Narottam Das Thakur, we must divert his direction towards the spiritual platform. The greed, not topic the greed, lobho. Lobho, you are now, today we will discuss about the lobho. Lobho sadhumaka harikatha. We must apply our greed to listen harikatha from the lotus mouth of saints. But this greed, lobho, also, all the Supreme Personality of Godhead are also attracted by this lobho. How it is possible? In Satyayuga, then the Lord Nrsimhadev appeared because of Prahlad Maharaj. After killed the demon Hiranyakashipu, lovingly the Prahlad was sitting on the lap of the Nrsimhadev. And Nrsimhadev Thomas, he shows his Thomas love to the Prahlad Maharaj. That time, Prahlad Maharaj was sitting on the lap of Nrsimhadev very peacefully, silently and happily, with blissful moment. Nrsimhadev, he was thinking, I am father, he is my son. If the son is sitting on the lap of the father, who will be who will get the real happiness? Both are getting happiness, it's sure. Am I getting happiness? Ab Prahlad is getting. Have you any answer? Bappa Kuluru Po was the kya anand payo?
But I will not tell the answer because you
Actually, the son is getting happiness. Because without fearless, no fear, no tension, out of fear he is silently sleeping or sitting, playing on the lap of the father. So the Nrsimhadev, he thought, this type of greed also is creating in his mind. He want to be a son. The Lord also want to be a son. That's why the next Lila, he took birth in the Dasarath dynasty, the son of the Dasarath, Lord Ramchandra came, because of this greed only. Also childhood he was playing with father and everything. When he was growing gradually by the way, day by day, and his Leela, when the Lord Ramchandra was moving, traveling in the forest, Dandakaranya, the sages they were sitting they are doing some tapasya, they were doing tapasya, but when they looked at Lord Ramchandra, they forget their tapasya and they desire, that sages are desire how they meet the Lord Ramchandra. They try to embrace him. This type of desire already they were happening. So the Lord Ramchandra that time thinking. That time he was thinking. He also like. But he told, no, this is in this Leela it will not happen. Next Leela maybe. So this greed, how with the devotees, with that means the conjugal love, to play in practically in the Lord Ramachandra Leela is not possible. So this type of greed also created in his mind. That will happen in the Krishna Leela perfectly. Krishna played with the gopis and 300 crore gopis. He is playing with the gopis. Nice Leela, we have known everything. But one day Lord Krishna also attacked by this greed after when he looks the Radharani. When he looks Radharani, how she is floating in the ecstasy ocean, and how she is completely, she forget herself also. Where she is staying, who is she also she is forgetting after seeing the Krishna's beautiness, everything. So Lord Krishna also thinks, how I be like Radharani? Maybe something in my form. Because according to Rupa Goswami Pad, Sri Radhaya Pranaya Madhurima Kidrusya Vayanaiva Swadya Jena Adbhuta Madhurima Kidrusyam Va Madhya Saukyanchasya Madana Bhavata Kidrusyam Veti Lobhat Tad Bhavadya Samajani Bhavat Sachi Garva Sindhurendra. The nice verses the Rupa Goswami Pad. The three type of greed created in the Krishna's mind. Krishna also greed. Radhaya Pranaya Madhurima. Radharani Pranaya Madhurima means Radharani loves me, but what type of love? And I am also, Lord he himself thinks, I am so beautiful, but I don't know how type of beautiness in me. Himself the Lord doesn't know. And after seeing my beauty in my form, what type of happiness the Radharani is getting? These three type of greed also, Lord himself thinking, how I be. Because of this greed, before the Gaudiyas, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, acquiring the Radharani's ecstasy and feelings, his effulgences and everything, combination with Radha Krishna, the Gauranga Mahaprabhu. This is the greed. So, what the scripture revealed in Bhagavad Gita, greed is the gateway, one of the gateway of the hellish. But however, this greed is more favorable for the devotees if we apply our greed towards the spiritual platform. So that's why Narottama Das Thakur, greed Lobha sadhumukhe harikatha. We must apply our lobha sadhumukhe, listen a harikatha from lotus mouth of sadhus. Also, lobha, how to chant holy name also. Because our the destination is Krishna Prema. Some saint speaks, the root of the Krishna Prema is holy name. Holy name is the root of the Krishna Prema. Except holy name, not possible to attain that platform.
You mean without holy name?
Without holy name. Holy name is the root of the Krishna Prema. But this holy name, we must chant with the association of the Lord's devotees. Sadhu sange harinam ei matra chai. Sansar jinitar kono vastu nahi. Sadhu sange harinam. One should be chanted with the association of the devotees. Then easily he can conquer this cosmic world. Not, there is no doubt. Those are trying to individually do something, doing something. Maybe or may not be, who knows? Not maybe, more possible may not be. Not possible to attain that platform, goal. Because the power and potency, energy that comes from the preceptor, Acharya, to his surrendered souls. Holy name, to chanting holy name is very easy, no problem. Today our topic is Harinam. Someday some Maharaj also speaking about the Harinam. It is very easy, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Very easy chanting. But easy for them, those are externally only chanting. Those haven't any knowledge, those haven't any experience, feelings, the virtue of the holy name. For them is very easy. But those knows holy name is very sweetness, and holy name is the more powerful than all spiritual activities. Among of 64 links of the devotion, Harinam is the supermost. For them is critical. Because we can do everything. We can collect easily something from others. We can build temple also easily, no problem. Also it is critical, by the mercy of the Lord, Guru, everything is possible. But sit silently and remove your mind from the miserable world and steady on the lotus feet of divine couple, see their form and chanting is very critical. Everyone can understand this. Very critical. We can read, we can getting job, we can earn money, we can everything, we can change our form male to female, female to male by the technology. Everything is possible nowadays. Really, everything is possible. But sit silently and drive your mind that towards the spiritual platform. It is very critical. If someone is able to do this, we must bow down the lotus feet. There is no doubt he is getting the mercy of the Lords and the Gurudev. Without Gurudev's mercy, not possible. How can you know someone is getting mercy of the Gurudev and chanting silently? There must be some reason, symptom, na? Symptom. Listen, we are the thousand disciples of the Gurudev and Prabhupada. Everywhere we are running and moving either and thither. We are putting tilak and mali and kicking, chanting, everything we are doing. But among of all, few disciples, few devotees are getting this state. How can we know? After seeing their symptom also. Symptom is, according to Rupa Goswami Pad, before the one day, Pujapa Siddhar Maharaj delivered this Khyantya Vyarta Kala, that slok is very nice slok. If
Bhagavatam also.
so many
Harikatha came also this.
everywhere,
Chaitanya Shikshamrita also.
everywhere. So this symptom we can, after seeing this symptom, we can understand how he is in the stage also. If those who really taste the nectar of the devotion, he never tried to lose his time worthlessly. And whatever happened before him, he always remains silent. Whatever it may be. Hey, silent. If someone die, if someone stealing from him, if something lost, never he become bewildered. Always he is remaining silent. Because the Prabhupada speaks, Harinam is everything.
Someone also say you are useless, you are not doing bhajan properly, you are foolish.
Nothing, never he become. Always he remains silent because he knows this will happen. This will happen. And calm by the 6 enemies, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, he never be attacked by the 6 enemies. Because the devotee knows if we put water and put some fertilize, then the plant will growing, no problem. Simultaneously some others, everything will grown up, the grasses also surrounding the plant. So it will happen obviously. If someone doing bhajan, that will happen. But the real professional chanter, those are after by the mercy of the Guru and Gauranga, who is chanting really after getting the nectar, he never look hither and thither. Just his only profession, only occupation to chant. And everything comes spontaneously, rise before him and vanish. Going. This is the symptom of the real devotees. Everything come, rising before him. And spontaneously demolish everything, vanish everything. Not try to give up, not try to vanish this. This is the power of the holy name. So now whole world is changed by our preceptors, acharyas, because of this power only. Because the Nam and Nami Abhinatvam. Krishna and Krishna name is non-different. Whatever those holy name which is getting by our Gurudev, that means Gurudev mercifully offered the gifts Krishna to us only. But we are unfortunate, not understand, not feelings about this. So, if we really with full spirit and completely full concentration, if you chant the properly, so gradually one day that will happen. We must sit, we must attend the about this platform. Now what happened? Something now it is one type of disease already distributed everywhere. Chanting holy name and whiling chanting, gossiping whiling chanting, phoning whiling chanting. This is one type of virus. Inattentive. Someone put in the Google, maybe Facebook, newspaper chanting, machine gun chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, that is machine gun chanting, reading newspaper and chanting, newspaper chanting, mobile chanting, speaking of mobile and chanting, mobile chanting, someone imitating the Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, imitating how the Gurudev is. So many, there are so type of chanting, this is not a real chanting. Someone cooking and chanting, okay, you can chant but not counting. But we fix, Iha Japa Gya Sabe Kariya Nirbandha. You must negotiate something. 16 round or 50 round, yeah, 1 lakh. every day according one's ability, tendency he can do. Other whole day you chant, no, not counting. This is necessary. Or if you keep japa mala in your hand, so you must chant seriously. This is necessary. What happening? We are really, because of our anartha, because of our bad association, because of our some parivesh, the environment surrounding, we are not able to advance in spiritual platform. Everything we are getting, Guru is perfect, our Gurudev is perfect, bona fide spiritual master. What he has given to us, the holy name is also perfect, no contamination. Holy name is holy name. Devotee who we are seeing the Lord, he is also pure, non-different. The Bhagavat Naam and Vigraha and Swarupa, these three is transcendental, no, non-different. Each other is same and equal. Mahaprasad also has power. We are always getting this, getting association also, sadhu sangha, listening harikatha, everything, and taking the charanamurta also. This so many opportunities we are getting. Till we are not able to taste the nectar. Why? Aparadha. The main vital symptom is aparadha. Knowingly, yeah, unknowingly, we are committing this aparadha. And vital aparadha is criticizing, sitting and gossiping others' activity. We must beware of this. Beware of these things. If we are not able to see others the quality, then better to close your eye to see instead of see the others' bad activities. Because our anartha is so powerful. Always the eyes and ears and everything, our senses are going to in bad direction only. So by the scripture, by the instruction of the Guru and Gauranga Vaishnavas, we can, if you drive ourselves in righteous way, seriously and sincerely, then we can understand this, the spirituality, the nectar of the devotion. Otherwise, not possible. Sometimes we must read also some pastimes of the Krishna's pastime, whatever Goswamis are revealed in. Listen from saints, if not possible to associate with the real saints.
Now speak one. Now please speak one pastime.
Pastimes? Okay. We read this. This is necessary because this for our advancement in spiritual way, this is necessary to listen, read, listen, memorize about the pastimes only. It is necessary. Otherwise, what? Only Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We must know perfectly what is the Hare Krishna, what is in his name and form. Once what happened in Braja, near Barsana, maybe Suryakund and Govardhan Lila. Radha-Rani, she was out of the separation of the Krishna, she was crying. She was sitting near the kunda and crying also. The long time Krishna was waiting somewhere. The Kishoriji will come, but Radharani forget, because Radharani feelings is not possible to reveal, not possible to speak about what type of her feeling, because himself Krishna was not able to understand this. Then Lalita also, the Krishna and the Lalita, both they came there. Little distance, the Krishna and Lalita looked, the Radharani was crying and sleeping on the mountain also, near that pond. Oh my God. And they were searching. Radharani was closing her eyes and completely out of her senses. Only spontaneously some tears comes from her eyes, and recites the Krishna name also. Some bikar, Sakti ko bikar also shows. Then knowingly Krishna, Lord Krishna discussed with Lalita, because as if the Radharani can hear this. Krishna spoke to Lalita about the Radha's virtue. He told, the Radha, how is love me, how she served me. I never forget her. I didn't understand her ecstasy. I am completely indebted her service. I am always searching the Radha. When that sounds came to Radharani, Radharani heard someone there is gopis, her name is Radha, who fully surrendered to the Krishna. She served the Krishna. Then she woke up and came to Krishna and fell down on his lotus feet, and with clapping two hands, folding hand, she prayed, "Oh Shamsundar, I am not able to satisfy you. I am really unfortunate. Among of all gopis, I am the one useless, worthless gopi. Can you please give me the chance to see your Radha? Who is Radharani?" Radharani, out of his separation, out of with full ecstasy, she forgets she is Radharani. Please let me mercy, give me the chance to see the Radha who loves to you too much, who serves you, who satisfies you. I can, if you permit me, I will go to her house. I become her housemaid. I serve the Radha gopis, and I learn from her how she is serving you. Then Krishna, it is surprise for the Krishna. This type of situation. And Lalita also, she also not understand, because this Mahabhava, this stage is the Mahabhava stage. What is Mahabhava in English? I don't know. Okay, Mahabhava. In the conjugal love, the platform of the conjugal love is the highest, topmost platform of the Mahabhava. It is not possible for the human beings. Because when Krishna tried to specify, give understanding, not possible. Then Lord Krishna called Lalita, please can you bring me one mirror, mirror. Let me give some mirror. Then Lalita bring one mirror. And Krishna shows Radharani. Okay, you want to see Radharani? Then Radharani happy. Oh yes, Shamsundar, I want to see Radha. Who is Radha? Huh? I like to see, I like to pray, I like to worship her. Let me show you. Then Krishna shows the mirror. Look at mirror and see the Radharani. What happened? The second surprising stands before the Lalita and Krishna. The Radharani see her own face, but she was crying, "Oh Shamsundar, finally you are also joking with me, huh? Really, I am heartily speaking, I am praying, I want to see Radharani. You show your face me." Because the Radharani see the Krishna's face in the mirror. That means, understand? Also mirror also reflected Radharani's face, no problem. But Radharani sees in mirror also Krishna's face. Because always she's thinking about the Krishna only. No other, in dream also Radharani always think about the Krishna only. After, is it possible for the human being? Not possible. We can see the mirror, able to see the Krishna there. It is out of our imagination. It is not in this mundane world situation. This. At last the Krishna and Lalita, both they were sitting silently and looks the Kishorji's ecstasy feelings. Finally, after a while, what happened? Lord Krishna woke up and going slowly towards the Radharani and put his hands, touch his hands to Radharani's eyes. Then Radharani, because then we see sometime Mahaprabhu also, he completely forget his own self, himself. He floated in the other platform. If someone shouting, someone touch, the senses coming. Same thing happening. Then Radharani open eyes and see Shamsundar is there. Then embrace the Shamsundar. Oh, how long I am waiting? Where you were going? Why not you come? Also she forget what happened before the Leela. This is the Leela. Mataji is also getting nice Leela. In Vrindavan staying. Something is going maybe, program maybe. Huh? Huh? Oh, huh? कौन होगी?
Not started yet.
कौन हब ना कौन? एबे बर्तन करिए छोटे व्हाट टाइम ना हो रेडी करूँ आप रेडी करूँ no not showing I am not Radharani to see I am not Radharani mirror like mirror huh? I am conditional soul okay 10 minutes we can use today is last huh? Because tomorrow Nagar Sankirtan and the day after tomorrow separation, depart from each other. Who knows again when we meet? But sure we will meet because we are in one, we are the flowers of one tree. You know, one tree. This is Prabhupada tree or Guru Varga trees. We can meet each other. So this type of Leela we must hear. And we must create this type of lobha also, greed. How I attend this, how I see this, how I reach this platform. And to reach, what to do. Always memorize, always think of this. Then it will happen. Necessary. Also, it is, we may not speak this type of thinking is not artificial. This is necessary. Necessary if we sit before the Lords and Radharanis, the Krishnas, and we must think how we are offering. We are the Prabhupada also speaks about this. Whatever we are doing, we must think some Leela with that object, with that situation. Suppose we are offering something, then we must remember some devotees offering to some lords, how the lords accepted and how the devotees are offering. This type of Leela we must remember that time. Suppose we are doing parikrama, that time we must remember the how the nice pure devotees are doing the parikrama, how they got the chance to meet the Radharani and Krishna. Anyway, while they till morning to night, whatever we are endeavoring, we are practicing daily life also. Every steps we can try to remember some related lila with. It is the technique also. Suppose you are sleeping, drinking water, fighting each other. If you fight, you must remember the Malla Lila, Chanura Mostik with the Krishna. Necessary it is. This is a technique, real, because we are conditioned soul. We may not reach directly that platform. So whatever we are doing, also we are not able to remove our the bad activities. But that technique is, we must remember some related lila with our endeavor. Suppose we are eating more and more, that we also remember the Govardhan lila, how the Krishna is eating more and more. Necessary. So better is listening. The harikatha is necessary, but more powerful is the devotee's katha. Bhakta and Bhagavan. Bhakta katha is the more powerful than the Bhagavan, Bhagavad katha. So in Braja is, in Vrindavan is everywhere is, every atom and every paramanu atom existing, the Bhakta Bhagavan katha is there. So you must hear this, and also you must read this, otherwise not possible. This is necessary. Okay, thanks. Kirtan, do Kirtan. Sridevi Mataji is not coming. Oh, another Sridevi is coming. Thanks. Anyway, something is arranging. You also keep some small necessary in your bag. Necessary. If sometime you are sitting alone before the Lord, and alone sitting the bank of the river and seashore and the mountain, you must bring out and बोल राधा रानी की. Radha 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 Sri Radha 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 राधा 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय हो। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय निताय जय गौर जय निताय जय गौर जय गुरुदेव श्रील गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव श्रील गुरुदेव जय प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय हो। गौर प्रमानंदे जय श्री श्री गुरु गोरा गांधरी का राधा माधव राधा कुंज बिहारी वृंदावन चंद्र सरकार की जय। आल गुलिस्ट श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। आल गुलिस्ट श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। आल गुलिस्ट आल गॉड ब्रदर गॉड सिस्टर की जय। आल गुलिस्ट आल माता जी की जय। गौर प्रमानंद